Choices. There are positive choices and negative choices throughout different stages of everyone's life. No matter what people make it seem like, nobody has always made the positive choice. Everyone hits a bump in the road due to a choice they made, whether it be big or small. The most important idea, however, is if they have learned and corrected their poor choices or if they continue to go down the negative path. I know that working up to becoming an early childhood educator will not always be easy. I also know that there will be times that I mess up, whether it be while I'm still in school or when I'm in my career. However, I plan on taking every choice I have made from now until the rest of my life and evaluating the outcomes to help strengthen myself for not only me but for my future students. I will not let a negative choice continue on through my life. I will take it and grow from it while correcting it at the same time. I will not allow my students to repeat negative choices. I will allow them to venture on their own to learn from their own experience. However, I will also take my past choices and urge them to lean towards more right choices in their own life. I plan on finishing up my academic goals with a stronger understanding of myself and my actions. I will take time every semester to reevaluate choices made and decided whether they should continue or not. A process like this should be taken step by step and day by day. Nobody can say they've never made a poor decision. Without poor decisions, nobody will learn and nobody will grow. This has proven effective through my past of working hard to get into college. Many may even realize that staying on the right road with the right choices is easier when one participates in a sporting event over a period of time, due to the idea that it keeps them focused and allows for less street time, as many will say. Consequences. Every choice made has a consequence. They make it easier for you to fix your mistake because it is something that is negatively affecting the person. Consequences should not be pushed to the side. Rather, big or small, they should be handled with a sense of respect. I will not let myself oversee the consequences to any of my negative choices. This will push me even more to get through my academic goals and go to the path of my career. In my career, I will not let my students take consequences as a joke. How are they supposed to learn if they do not see anything wrong in a negative choice? Choices and consequences relate to all three development mentioned in Magolda's theory, starting with cognitive development. Being able to distinguish positive from a negative and the effect of a consequence works with the human thought process. It helps the child or person thought process grow over time by providing more examples and ideas they can think before making a choice. It relates to intrapersonal development because it drives the person to make oneself a better individual mentally and physically. Lastly, it relates to interpersonal because being able to distinguish between positive and negative helps determine the group that one might surround themselves with. I plan on taking a step back every so often to reevaluate all the choices and consequences made before moving on to make sure I stay on the positive road of choice.